got a moustache. Yes, I've got a stinking cold. A lot has changed. Help me. Hi, my name's Jonny, and today we are taking a trip back to BassBros. Now, you might remember them from a previous video where I got my music man Stingray. I headed back there recently with my good friend Chris to see if we could pick him up a bass too. Now, if you're not familiar, as well as doing this YouTube channel, I also co-host a bass podcast with Chris. So if you like the dynamic here, like what you see, please go and check out our YouTube channel. You can click the link in the description to go and listen and watch our episodes to your heart's content. But enough of me now. Let's go back to a time where I didn't have this hairy slug on my lip and get Chris a bass. Today we are back again at wonderful BassBros to check out some lovely basses with some strangers who I've never met before. Who is this?
Where to get me a bass?
We're getting Chris a bass.
I'm buying a bass. Oh my god.
Well, you're after like a workhorse.
I am
aren't
indeed.
we?
Something that I can just do every working gig.
The rules are passive.
Passive. P, J, J kind of thing. 4 strings. Ideally like a Fender, I'm gonna say, but if it's a Squire, it's not really a problem, or it's like a different company, but it's that Fender style thing I think we're looking for today.
Sweet, let's check out some basses. Now is the time, Chris. We're gonna go through this horde of wonderful machines here, and yeah, we're gonna pick out some ones. Five or six we're gonna check out.
We are indeed. There are 3 behind me here that we're going to act like we've picked randomly. Yeah. Even though we've just decided this already. But there were a few that I was jumping out. Obviously, not this. Then
why not?
It's a Longhorn, Johnny. Buy a Longhorn. Good. Already got one. Nate Mendel P bass. Pretty rock solid. I like how one it is, to be honest. That's kind of plus points in my opinion. Yeah. So this looks pretty great. I think we're going to start there. That's going to be one of them. We're also going to do this. I'm going to get my emo on and give this a go. Like, look at that.
Whoa. So good in person.
It's so good. It's kind of at the top end of my budget, to be honest. This is more like a kind of, I just want to try it and see if
the bragging rights though.
Yeah. It might not be for me. It's a bit loud. This is going to be a working bass, what I'm going to go for today. So as much as I enjoy like flamboyant basses and kind of like things that stand out, you kind of have to think of like your day job to an extent. So standing on stage, just kind of being like,
it's like buying a funky suit for your day job.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, for your office.
You can't rock a pink suit in the office. Although I wish.
Beg to differ.
This is cool, but we're not going to try it today because I think it's just going to be way over my budget, to be honest. But
custom shop.
Yeah, custom shop. Really nice, like seafoam green. It's a bit of checking on the finish as well, which is just really nice. I like pre-owned basses.
Yeah, but it's a big thing. People are like, no, I hate fake road worn, but I'm not really an elitist like that.
The 3 we've already looked at, that is looking quite common. I'll go in order of, well, then the one I already think I'm going to buy. Okay. So, Geddy Lee jazz bass. It's quite heavy, this.
Is it?
Can't go wrong. I've never tried one, so I'm really looking forward to it. Give it some spank. Also, we talked about this. Block inlays, maple neck. I'm a big fan.
It's a bit of you.
It's a bit of me. Then, again, yet another signature model I'm trying today. This is one of the flea basses.
Ah, so unoriginal, this guy.
Yeah, exactly. One of the flea basses with the double stacked knobs, which is very interesting. We're going to give that a whirl as well. See how we feel. Cool. More curious, to be honest, if anything. I don't think I'll go for this. But I'm going to give it a try. And finally,
it's very pretty.
It is very nice, and I don't know if the colour comes across. It's a nice, like, very faded shell pink.
It's subtle.
It's subtle, but it's nice. Current favourite already is this bad boy. This is a 1989 precision bass.
Japanese, right?
Japanese, I believe, is what we've been told.
Yes.
And we've already tried it. It already sounds really good. A little bit worn, tobacco sunburst. My first guitar was tobacco sunburst. Yeah. This kind of gold finish as well, I hope comes across in the light.
Anodized pickguard.
Anodized pickguard. Maple neck. Really cool. I know it doesn't have the blocks like the Geddy Lee, but I think blocks.
We said this on the podcast. A P bass with blocks, you know it's a no from me.
It's a no from you. And a final quick, just going to try
this. This.
I mean, this is cool.
Incredibly cool.
Final one. just as a bit of a long shot, is this Mustang.
Mate, I've just played that and it is insanely nice.
Very nice indeed. Right, let's get playing.
Let's go.
Hello, darling.
Hello there.
Hey, first up.
We have this baddest of baddest boys. This is the 1989 P-Bass. Japanese, I believe we're going for. Shall we crack on?
Yeah, let's have a listen.
Tones up, volumes up on full.
This is all going through the quad cortex. It's just an SPT, right?
Yeah, so all we're hearing is a bit of compression and a noise gate into SPT. It's kind of set with the standard. You've got that low, you've got the cut on, which gives the low boost as well. The bright switch is enabled. The ultra low and the ultra high are on. And there is actually a treble boost, which I toy with rolling off. But at the moment, I'm kind of happy with it. 210 cab sim, bit of extra compression, and a tiny bit of EQ, which I believe really is only rolling the subs off at like 65 hertz and a little cut at about that 3K kind of range, which is not really a frequency we want. So this is just my standard working bass tone. This is what I spend 90 to 95% of my time using. So let's... Sounds pretty good.
Sounds very good.
I like it a lot. Let's just let's roll the tone down a little bit.
How's the neck?
Feels really good. We don't think it's a proper P-neck, do we?
Well, it's definitely P feeling, but it's not like, because this is very 50s inspired, but it's
Yeah.
like a reissue spec-wise to want to get like
Yeah.
just aesthetically.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a wide neck by any stretch. It is a bit glossy, so maybe it might get a little bit sticky when things get heated up. But it's really comfy. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. It plays well. It feels nice and comfortable. I'm not getting like the impression that this neck would grow tiresome over like 3 hours of playing, which is what I have to do. That's what we're looking for. So, this is a winner. Let's see what we got next.
Yeah, that's good. Flea bass, single
bass.
jazz, concentric, stacked tone blocks.
Yeah, new one for me. Never seen these online. Never actually tried them. They're okay. I think I need to get used to them a little bit. They're a bit like I'm thinking about it and going, which one's which? What do I do? So yeah,
Well,
comparison to the P-Bass, the net, it almost feels a bit longer of an instrument. I know it's not, but I think it might just be because it's a bigger body. Maybe the body is sat a bit further back towards me because of that. Neck feels comfortable, feels very small. The back feels better. It's worn, which is nice. It feels, there's no gloss on it. It feels nice and fast, which is good. Looks kind of cool. Might be a bit too relic for my liking, but let's just give it a go. It's fine. I think for me, it's a bit too worn as well. I think unfortunately. There's nothing wrong with it, but this is a no.
Yeah.
But for a laugh. Right, come on, Johnny. Let's get a rush on.
Still my joke from the other takes, did you? Beautiful classic Geddy Lee jazz. You know, it shouldn't look so right. Just very simple, black, white, male, but it just is so good. It screams 70s as well and setup. And yeah, I think these are even cooler with black pickguard on as well. All go all black. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
70s style configuration of the pickup.
Best IMAS bridge.
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah, feels pretty good. It's a gloss neck again, a bit closer to the P bass we tried first. Feels almost nothing like the flea bass.
Right.
Fast, flat neck. It already feels straight away. But yeah, let's give it a go. It's always good to play these things in time. I find it's very, very good. I know this is a Geddy Lee bass, and I have immediately started picking harder.
Yeah, really.
Genuinely. If I go back to picking it, like, say, what? It's like a normal amount, you know? It sounds pretty good. Like, I wonder how it takes drive. Let's have a go. So, like, without. And then stick it on. This is a good one.
It's good. It's good.
Much prefer this to the flea bass.
Yeah,
Much prefer.
Yeah, I do in all aspects.
Absolutely, yeah. But we have more basses to try, so let us crack on. Bass number 4? 5?
Yes.
Bass? Who even knows anymore?
No.
So, this is...
Needs no introduction.
We're going to give it one anyway.
Look at this. Mikey Way signature jazz. Brand new for this year. 2023.
Yeah, the shit.
Yeah. I mean, the spark.
Still got the sticker. Wow, the back of the neck. Yeah. This feels good. This wood. Grab my wood.
Yes, that's my other neck. A satin.
Yeah. It's got a nice satin neck, which feels really good. Looked online, saw it was quite heavy. It does feel like a bit of chunk, but I'm not feeling like, oh God, this weighs a ton.
I'd say your user man weighs more than that.
Yeah, probably. That's a heavy bass. But no, this is pretty good. Passive again. We've got a tone, volume. Not a high mass bridge, regular standard Fender bridge, which feels pretty good to be honest. Neck feels great. It's not on camera here, but got the black headstock. It's a statement. Yeah, this bass. I like it. A lot of this is going to be for like sort of paid work, so corporate work, weddings. I was aiming originally for something a little bit more understated.
Design. Collins bass.
Yeah, there is a Bootsy Collins bass upstairs, we've been told. But at the same time, though, I feel like if you show up at a wedding and you're rocking this, I kind of feel like it could work.
Wedding? What?
Like, you know, got a suit on, like, you know, like, kind of thing. But yeah, let's give it a go, and then I'm gonna go a bit emo as well when I've played it. But for now.
Love that Molly Simpson.
Yeah, it's my favourite Mike Emerson. This is good. Like,
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna say in the room.
Yeah.
I prefer the sound of that to Geddy Lee.
This is the best jazz we've played today. This is out of the 3 we've played, in sort of like last place has been the Flea one. The Geddy was good, but I don't know what it was. It was like this may be me. It felt a bit more punishing as a bass.
Yeah.
It kind of felt harder to play. Like you could hear like I was making more mistakes while I was playing. I was struggling to play in time. This feels pretty comfortable. Should we have a laugh and put some drive on?
Yeah.
Since it's
Laugh is no laugh. Drive is no laughing matter.
Absolutely. It's probably worth noting as well, the drive setting that I use, because what we're listening to right now is I call it my wedding rig for like on the Quad Cortex. It's not really a boisterous drive. And then with saturation. Yeah, just like that might come across on the recording a bit more, but in the room it's not a lot. I tend to mainly just use, it's essentially a vintage microtubes, but things like it's not a lot. Unfortunately, you can't rock this at a wedding, I'm afraid.
Unless they want Muse.
The pick as well. This yet another bass.
Next up, another SIG.
Yeah, and yet another signature bass. Oh, I am fickle, aren't I? Yeah, we're going, ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters. This is a Nate Mendel signature P-bass. Quarter pounder pickup, high mass bridge, volume and tone. This neck-wise, it's more of a glossy neck as opposed to the sort of sanded down one that we had on the Flea
And the Mikey.
and the Mikey Way, which felt very nice, very nice to touch. So you feel that one is a bit more.
Yeah, it's wider as well.
Yeah, this feels more like a P-bass, whereas the first P-bass we tried had a much faster neck, I found. But this, let's turn it on and see what we got.
For darker sounding.
Yeah, it's probably worth mentioning. I feel the strings are older on this than the first P-bass. This, to me, is a bit more scoopy. I could see why it might work at that kind of like Foo Fighters-y kind of thing. It sounds great. This is like a great like rock kind of thing.
It's a mod that loads of people do. Seymour Duncan, high mass bridge, it's a very common thing. So it's not surprised that someone's SIG has that in it.
Absolutely. However, the reason why I'm not getting this, I already own a bass with quarter pounders in it.
I already own a bass.
I already own a bass. Thank you so much for watching. No, the Godad. My Godad has Seymour Duncan quarter pounders. Yeah. So if I was to have round line strings on it instead of flats, that would do what this does, and for that reason, it's a good bass. This is really nice.
And you always say that the flats with the Seymour Duncans are kind of leading it.
Yeah,
it's a very aggressive pick.
Yeah, but whereas this and the go down like a quarter pounder pickup bass, all sounds so good. That's a great rock tone straight off the bat.
Yeah,
like
perfect mid-range going on.
It's great. It's not what I'm looking for. You should get it. You'll probably really like it, and I do like it. But no, it's not what we need for today.
All right, back with the original. So why are we coming back to this?
So we're swinging back around really to see mainly how this compared to the Nate Mendel. You'll notice with this, there's significantly more mid-range on this. Like,
It seemed, as well as being brighter and punchier, it'll do that softer sound a bit better.
Yeah, like I was just noticing then, like rolling the tone off a little bit, did that nice kind of like, you know. Right, this is the favourite so far. I much prefer it to the Nate Mendel. I wish the neck was like was sand down like Mikey way.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to let that go because it does sound great. In 1989, which is kind of cool. Like Michael Keaton Batman. They did have a few weeks ago in 1994 of this model, which is the year of my arrival. And you, exactly. It's a great year, obviously. We should do a podcast. But this is the next best thing. Yeah. This is really good. This is, I don't know what this is though.
That's a strap roll.
Why is it?
Why all the way up there? People do it on some, mainly on acoustics or other guitars that have this strap up there. Why? Oh no, it might be for wall hanging.
Oh, maybe.
Because some have a Gibson right from the wall.
Yeah,
Might be for that.
it's not for me. But yeah,
So we're leaning
strongly leaning towards this. However, we are going to do wild cards. On camera.
Oh,
We're going to play a short scale.
I'm hoping you're going to go really fast on this. Really fast. This is incredible.
It feels nice. First impressions, it feels like solid, reliable. String through body's cool. That means it's probably going to be a bit more sustained. It's a glossy neck like you get with like a more standard bass.
Yeah.
But it feels good. Should we turn it on?
Please.
Ooh, okay, right.
Turn all the way up.
Volume and tone all the way up.
Let's go. It's really warm sound.
Yeah, there's a lot of like. See, I can see why like this would be really. I've got a few friends who play like wedding bands who do favour a short scale. Mainly they're just in Mendel Johnson. I can see why this is very popular.
Yeah.
It's a nice bass.
Try that out.
What should I play?
Wow. Can I have one request?
Yes.
Turn that fuzz on right now.
Listen, if I was getting two basses and I could afford two basses, I would probably get maybe this.
Yeah. It offers that a little bit different
it's a
vibe.
little bit different. I could definitely see myself owning a short scale at some point in the future. You heard it here. You heard it here first. It's nice. Pretty good.
Nice.
Now we need to pick a winner.
It's decision time, isn't it?
It is. Turn the camera off, I need to think.
Successful day from me.
What have we bought?
We have bought This piece of oh my. As soon as we got here, it was the first one I played. I was like, oh, this sounds great. It plays really great. It's just worn enough to like be a bit cool. Like there's a few little chips here and here, like you see down here. Then there's a little bit on the fretboard, but it's just enough to be like, have a bit of character without being super obviously worn in. This is very nice. Sounds great, looks great. Good price, very happy.
Awesome.
And I will be gigging with it in 2 days.
Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
If you've seen anything you like here, go and check out BassBros and find it all online for yourself.